Good morning, everyone. Thanks very much for joining us today. I'm Tyler White to bring you today's NASCAR updates. We had 3 exciting races this weekend. Let's get you started with Friday night's truck race, the WinStar World Casino, 400K at Texas. Jeb Burton becomes the first-time winner in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series race, gets his first career win. Congratulations, Jeb. Ty Dillon finishes second. George Quiroga Jr. finishes third. Matt Crafton fourth. Brendan Gaughan fifth. Darrell Wallace Jr. sixth. Johnny Sauter seventh. Ryan Blaney eighth. James Busher 9th, Miguel Polito 10th. I said on Friday's show, I predicted that someone was going to get their first career win in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series race on Friday night. Basically, because there are no Cup guys in the race, I think that was going to be the night, Friday night. And I was right. I wouldn't be surprised if Jeb Burton gets more wins in the Truck Series race this season, and I also wouldn't be surprised if he wins the championship. So my bold prediction is Jeb Burton is going to win the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series Championship this year. Look now at the points. Matt Crafton, the points leader. Jeb Burton second. Brendan Gaughan third. Johnny Sauter fourth. Ryan Blaney fifth. James Busher sixth. Ty Dillon seventh. Darrell Wallace Jr. eighth. Miguel Polito ninth. Dakota Armstrong 10th. Timothy Peters 11th. And Ron Hornaday is in 12th. Look now, we had a doubleheader yesterday, and we're going to recap the NASCAR Nationwide Series race, the DuPont Pioneer 250 at Iowa. Now, this race, what made it a doubleheader is that the Nationwide race was postponed Saturday night because of rain, so making the Nationwide race on Sunday. Trevor Bayne, the winner yesterday after being married to his high school sweetheart Ashton, he won the race after leading on that last restart. A best wedding present a NASCAR driver could ask for. Congratulations, Trevor. Austin Dillon, who dominated most of the race, could not get going on that last restart. He had to settle for second. Elliott Sadler third. Sam Hornish Jr. fourth. Kyle Larson fifth. I wouldn't be surprised if Kyle Larson gets his first career win sometime soon. Brian Scott sixth. Regan Smith seventh. Justin Allgaier eighth. Ryan Blaney ninth. And Mike Bliss 10th. Now, on Trevor Bayne, I think they can win more races this year and possibly have a real good shot at winning the championship. I know they may be some far back in points, but I think they might have a shot at winning the championship this year. I mean, obviously, Mike Kelly, the crew chief on that number 6 Ford. And they also have the pit crew. Everyone that helped Ricky Stenhouse get his 2 NASCAR Nationwide Series championships in 2011 and 2012 can get Trevor Bayne a championship in either 2013 or 2014. I mean, they helped Ricky Stenhouse be where he's at today in the Cup Series by being there when he won his 2 NASCAR Nationwide Series championships. So I think what they did with Ricky Stenhouse in 2011 and 2012 is what they can do for Trevor Bayne in the future. And here's a look now at the points. Regan Smith, the points leader. Sam Hornish Jr. second. Justin Allgaier third. Austin Dillon fourth. Elliott Sadler fifth. Parker Kligerman 6th, Brian Vickers 7th, Brian Scott 8th, Trevor Bayne 9th, Kyle Larson 10th, Alex Bowman 11th, and Mike Bliss is in 12th. So I think this is going to be a close nationwide points. Basically because the Cup guys are almost win every race, and also we're going to some tracks this week for the Nationwide Series that are going to be unpredictable, so watch out for that. And now the Party in the Poconos 400 results. Jimmie Johnson, the winner yesterday. He won that race in dominating fashion by starting on the pole, leading the most laps, and winning. Congratulations, Mr. 5-time. Greg Biffle second. Dale Earnhardt Jr. third. Tony Stewart fourth. Ryan Newman fifth. Kyle Busch sixth. Kurt Busch seventh. Denny Hamlin eighth. Kevin Harvick ninth. And Joey Logano 10th. Now, of course, with Jimmie Johnson winning, that means a lot of people are going to be very, very, very upset over this. I mean, obviously there are some people that are tired, but look, this has happened a lot in NASCAR. Every time a driver wins a lot, there's going to be fans that whine and complain about it. But look, this is no stranger. I mean, this happened to Dale Earnhardt when he started winning all the races. This happened to Jeff Gordon, Cale Yarborough, Darrell Walsh. It's happened to almost every NASCAR driver that has won so much. They get bashed. So it's no stranger. Jimmie Johnson, the points leader. Carl Edwards second in points. Clint Bowyer third. Dale Earnhardt Jr. fourth. Kevin Harvick 5th, Matt Kenseth 6th, Kyle Busch 7th, Casey Kane 8th, Brad Keselowski 9th, Greg Biffle 10th, Jeff Gordon 11th, and Paul Menard 12th. Now, for Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart, who are the 2 wildcard holders, I think if they can just have top 5 and top 10 every week, starting next week, and win some races, they're going to make the chase without the wild card. That's my bold prediction on them. Now, every driver knows that they're going to have to beat Jimmie Johnson in order to win the championship this year. I mean, Jimmie Johnson did not have a very good year in 2011. He only won 2 races, and he finished 6th in points, which is the lowest Jimmie Johnson's ever finished in points since he got started in NASCAR in 2002. But they all know they need to beat him. They need to do what Brad Keselowski did last year to beat Jimmie Johnson in points. That's exactly what they're going to have to do. I mean, Brad Keselowski was able to do it last year. I think that's what it's going to have to take in order for somebody to beat Jimmie Johnson this year. Now, my thoughts on doubleheader yesterday. I thought that was a good idea. I'm telling you, I had a lot of fun flipping through the channels yesterday to look at the Nationwide and Cup Series. I think NASCAR should do that more often. It might be nerve-wracking on some drivers, but it's going to be exciting for the fans. I mean, it works for the NFL. You can see on promo for NFL, you watch NFL doubleheader this Sunday on CBS, or watch NFL doubleheader Sunday this Sunday on Fox, or NBA. It worked for them. Like, watch NBA doubleheader on TNT, or NBA Friday doubleheader on ESPN. Look, if it works for the NFL and NBA, it should work for NASCAR. I mean, even though NASCAR might be on a different network, not going to be on the same network, because Truck Series are on Fox, even though now it's Speed Channel, but soon it's going to be Fox Sports 1. Truck Series on Fox, the Nationwide on ESPN, even though some races are on ESPN News, ESPN 2, and ABC. And you got the Sprint Cup Series, which just splits between Fox, TNT, and ESPN, and ABC. So I would not be... So I think if... Now, NASCAR is supposed to meet sometime later on this year to talk about next year. And if I was to make a suggestion right now, that suggestion would be to have more doubleheader weekends. Like, race it at the same time, different track, different network, but yet on the same day at the same track. Whether it be Trucking Nationwide on a Saturday afternoon, or Trucking Cup or Nationwide and Cup on a Saturday night or a Sunday afternoon. I think that is exactly what they need to talk about as soon as NASCAR has their meeting about next year. Alright, that's our broadcast today. I'm Tyler White. Thanks very much for joining us. We got 2 races this weekend. The Truck Series are going to be off, but the NASCAR Nationwide Series and the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series are going to Michigan this week. Nationwide race Saturday, Sprint Cup on Sunday, and we're going to get you ready for those races. Plus, we're going to have a weather forecast from Fox 2 in Detroit. And we're going to look back at last year's June race at Michigan for the Cup Series. Plus, we'll have the latest news developing in NASCAR this week. Until then, I'm Tyler White reminding you, for you to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Have a great day, everybody.